Okay, we're here. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, people. Wait, where's my chair? That's not good. Okay. Chair. Good morning. Oh, Jesus. That was quick. That was quick. Good morning, good morning. Let's see when YouTube kicks in and get things rolling. Okay, we're good. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Let's wait, see what we got. Yeah, we got one. Got a minute. Morning, Mez. Morning, boys. Morning, morning, morning. Ready? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning. Morning, guys. Yeah, crazy morning. Crazy stuff. There's our YouTube, and we're in business. Okay, so how's everybody doing? Yeah, Mez, but good morning, everybody. Matt, Dirk, Mohan, Staten Island, everybody. Teresa, Jordo, Alex, Joey, everybody's here. Well, I don't know. What do you want me to say? I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. You know, I mean, the guy did some, Max wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong. Max was not wrong. They choked him out. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, you know, Max was over the top, but he is over the top. You know, he's over the top. But you know what? What they did was fucked up, those people. You know, to misrepresent gold is, you know, it's not what you do. It's not what you do. You know, and you know what? Somebody was held accountable for it. You know, it's like everybody does shit. You know, people do the most fucked up shit. And it's like, you know, they just get to walk away from it. You know, Max stood on his business and confronted the guy. And you know what? He threw hands if he had to, which is the way, you know, things used to be. And kept everybody in line. I mean, it's a fucking shit show, 47th Street. I don't know the exact story, but from what I gather, I mean, the guy has a booth right behind Tracks. And, you know, he kind of, you know, made it sound like he was, you know, selling the guy something that was a Trax, you know, item, which it clearly wasn't. Max does not do shit like that. If it's 14 karat, if Max makes it, it's 14 karat, it's 14 karat. If it's VS1, it's VS1. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, Max has been on that street a long time. He's a legitimate business and one of the nicest guys you ever want to meet. I mean, you know, I've always said that. One of the nicest guys you ever want to meet. You know, I've done business with him. Easiest guy to do business. One of the most hospitable people on the street. I remember when we were having an issue over at 36 West. He was like, come on up, use my office anytime you want. The guy's a good guy. You know, so I don't, you know, I don't know who those other guys are. Whatever they did, you know, was not right. And, you know, something, it was, you know. Oh, it's prevalent out there, Bobby. It's prevalent. It happens. Listen, we've had it happen to us. I mean, look, Tony has that machine. Okay, so anything that comes by me, I throw it in the machine, and you'd be surprised at some of the stuff. I had a gold Breitling a while ago, and the bracelet was supposed to be 18 karat gold. Came out to like 16 karat. You know, it was a custom bracelet. It's like, okay, but it scratched 18 karat. shit is, it's a wild scene over there. Guy spit in his face. I mean, the guy deserves to catch a bad one. You don't spit in somebody. Men don't spit in each other's faces, just like men don't slap each other with an open hand. It's terrible. Terrible thing. So, I mean, everybody's jumping on the fucking bandwagon trying to get a view out of it. It's like, I don't know. No, Max has been there for 20-something years. Max isn't playing games. Come on now. Max isn't a scammer. Max is a straight up guy. As straight up as, did he do it for views? Look, everything is done for views. Well, we slap when somebody's not worthy of getting punched, right, Billy D? So whatever. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and go on and on about this. It seems to be the topic of conversation. 7 million views. I mean, I don't think he did it for views. I think he was really pissed off. And people were, everybody's filming on 47th Street. That's, it's a joke. It's a joke. Yeah, nobody's getting kicked off the block. No one's clearing the corner, Billy D. You know that. Just like the old days, somebody else will be back. Yeah. Yeah. How many cameras? How many different camera angles are there? Everybody's filming down there. Am I ever coming back? I'm on 47th Street all the time. I don't know where are you ever going to be on 47th Street? Because if you were, you'd know I was there. Yeah, they got arrested. Yeah, Benny going in there with his hat on. Yeah, that was pretty convenient. Yeah. What up, T-Love? What up, baby? You good? Good to see you, pal. Yeah. Unbelievable. Really something. No, nobody's spitting at me. Benny's up the block. Benny's at 72 West. Max is at 32, I think, or something like that. No, 30. I don't know. I don't even know. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. Matt Green in Miami. Yeah, please. Please, guys. Oh, my God. 1603 has a steel bezel. 1601 has a white gold bezel. Listen. Max is just trying to make their name right, which I get it. I get it. I've seen a ton of shit like that on 47th Street, please. Shit like that does happen. Not like that. But, I mean, back in the day, you'd see shit and nobody has cameras. So, Here's what it is. Gary, good morning. But Max wasn't wrong. Max is not wrong. Max didn't, Max runs a straight business. And that's fucked up that that's like somebody saying, oh, I got this dial from Buckley and it's a refinished dial. I'd be pissed off at that. I'd be really fucking upset with that. Oh, it's Buckley's watch. That's, Max has a reputation on that street as a real guy. And something, he stood with it. Walked it to the gate. Yeah. No, I don't think that's what it is. I don't think he wants to be cool with the community. I think Max runs his own show. Max has a big operation there. I don't, Max is not like, 99% of these guys that you see over there with these new stores, and that Max has been there for years. Okay, with offices upstairs, sitting areas. Max has a massive setup. Max's setup is bigger than any of the other guys that you see. Okay, Moshe, Moses, Yasha, this one, that one. Max's setup is bigger, is 3 times the size of, bigger than all of their stores put together. Okay, so, let's, let's be real here. Let's be real here. Okay, I mean, everybody sees what they see on camera. You guys don't know the real stuff, okay? Trust me. Max is bigger than all 3 of them put together. Yeah, I could see the message. They all got arrested. But Max got out. I hope it does. Listen, I have no dog in this fight, okay? But, Max, yeah, I can see Max making that kind of money. The rest of them, I don't know. It's a lot. It takes a lot to make a couple $1,000,000 a month. To really make it, not just make believe you're making it. Yeah. So but Max has a serious setup over there. He's got whole front of the store, whole front of the exchange. He's got like 10 showcases. Okay, so you guys need to know who you're talking about here. Max is good. Max is as good as it gets. Yeah, $2 million a year is a lot of money. Contact the website. I don't know. Max is probably paying 100 a month, 100 a month easy. I don't know. Look, it's not my business to to do that. Yeah, right. DJT used tracks. That's funny. You know how much $2 million a month is to make? I mean, it's amazing to me. I don't think you guys realize what it is to run a business. Okay, I mean, I don't think you guys understand what it is. That $2 million a month, that's $24 million a year in profit. You know how much sales you've got to do 24 million in profit? I mean, really do sales. These guys throw these numbers around, because people don't know. All right, that's serious money, and that's not happening like that unless you're one of these diamond dealers up top. That's serious money. You gonna open a daycare? Are you getting funded? Listen, I love Max. Max is a good guy, and you know something. I'm not going to be like these other people and piggyback on a bad situation for him and start doing videos and shit like that. I don't do shit like that. But I know Max is a good guy. Always has been. He was as hospitable and nice as a person could be. So you could say what you want. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Crazy. Yeah, he's a jewelry designer, you know? Yeah. 50 million a year in sales? Try 250 million. You guys think that margins, and you don't realize how much expenses are. You're not making 60,000 on that. If you made 10,000 on that video, it's a lot. So, I'm just saying, guys. Yeah, Max was on the People's Court. Yeah, listen, people sometimes try to take advantage of people just because, they feel that, you're a consumer and the customer's always right. The customer's not always right. Good morning, Craig. I don't know. It's not really entertaining. I thought it was pretty sad. It was ugly, I'm glad, Max didn't get hurt. Because those boys, those some big boys. Max is not a big guy. He's a small guy, but Max got heart. Listen, I like Max. Sorry. And if anybody doesn't like that, very sorry. But, he was not wrong. He was absolutely not wrong. Yeah. Well, you do realize that chains, 14 karat, is much stronger than 18 karat. I mean, you could pull somebody around by a 14 karat chain. 18 karat chain will break. Wow. Listen, you don't have to come to me. I don't care whether you come to me or not, to be honest with you. I speak the truth. Max is a good guy. And you know something? Whatever the situation was with that deal, to see an invoice that says 14 karat and the thing, scratches 10 karat, that's wrong. That's just fucking wrong. Sorry. That's just wrong. I've thrown guys out, please. 5 million in gross sales. You're lucky if you make I don't know, 100 grand, 200 grand. Come on, guys, you're making 5%. Am I on track side? I know Max, and Max is a good guy. He's not a scammer. Max didn't. If Max sells you something and says 14 karat gold, it's 14 karat gold. If he sells you a stone, it's going to be what the stone says. So, come on now. Oh, please. Netflix doesn't want it. Netflix didn't want it in the beginning. They don't want it now. So, you guys can say whatever you want. But Max was never, Max straight shooter. Oh, it's definitely real. Oh, please. Everybody's got their own reality show. It's called TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. We went through that Netflix thing. They didn't want it. There's too much. You got to realize something about, Netflix. Netflix is not the be all and end all. Okay? I get more views on shitty videos than people view on Netflix, believe it or not. So, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, spitting is unacceptable. Margins are small, I don't think most people are the same way. Shit got crazy there. Somebody, he scammed, the other guy scammed somebody and used Trax's, reputation to scam somebody. That's not cool. That is just not cool. Listen, it's got nothing to do with PR. It's just what goes down. It is what it is. Yeah, you don't spit in somebody's face. Oh, they'll be there the next day. They'll be fine. They're not going anywhere. Trust me. This is 47th Street, guys. This is not this isn't a real, this is 47th Street. Yeah, good for him. Listen, I hope he makes money out of it. I got no dog in this fight, believe me. No, I'm not fixing your watch, sorry. He spit in his face. That's terrible. That shit's not, you can say whatever you want to say. Okay? That's terrible. That's just terrible, terrible, I don't know. Yeah. Remember Billy? Back in the day? It's the truth. It's the truth, bro. Listen, it's an assault charge. Remember in the days of AIDS? Yeah, exactly. No, I don't think Max owns the building. I don't think he owns the building, but he's the biggest account in that exchange for sure. He's definitely the biggest account, and you get a lot of, get a lot of leeway. Yeah. Bobby, you're funny. Listen, Trax is legit. He's been a legit guy for years, decades. He is not, some new jack. He didn't just pop up during the social media craze. I remember Trax has been there ever since I've been there. Yeah, because it's, we hear about everything, Nels. I hear everything. Let me tell you something, guys. I know everybody's fucking dirty laundry on 47th Street. And there's a lot of dirty laundry. Who's bouncing checks? Who needs money? Who's, who's on drugs? Who's this? Who's that? It's like, Oh, thanks, Jay. Yeah, Max has been there longer than everybody. I set up on 40. He's been set up on 47th Street longer than I was set up on 47th Street. I set up on 47th Street for the first time in 2007, 2008. Was my phone ringing? Yeah, everybody's texting me. Oh my God. Some people's dirty laundry is a little dirtier than others. That's, Ben, what up, baby? Ben's still recuperating from New Orleans. What up, baby? Premier, good morning. Yeah, I know, Mez. I know. Mez, but how long we've been dealing with this craziness? Yeah, he was there when Friedman's owned the building. That's right. Yeah, it's a terrible thing. Terrible thing. Yeah. Yeah, man. Look, it is what it is. Yeah, Max has been there a long time. Max is a real guy. He doesn't. He's not. He's not like these. He doesn't have to try. He's not a try hard. He does not have to go out there and prove himself. News about Maduro. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? In all honesty. Listen, scamming has consequences, absolutely. But you know what? Nobody's willing to go out there and, and get their hands dirty. Max did. God bless him. I would never, I would never do that shit, like that guy did to him. That's a terrible thing to do. Crazy. Nah, same barber. Yeah, my hair is all fucked up. How you guys doing? All right. So now that we got that out of the way, how's everybody doing? Yeah, I cut it last week. Where you guys been? Where you guys been? Good morning, good morning. Next case, yeah. Yeah, terrible. Terrible, terrible shit. So, I'm just glad, nobody was hurt. Let me tell you something, man. You guys, I've been saying this for the longest time, and I say this to Billy D. There's going to be some kind of wild cowboy shit that goes on 47th Street because there's way too many people running around with cameras and way too many people who don't know what they're doing selling shit that they really shouldn't be selling. I'm going to leave it at that. I will leave it at that. I will leave that shit at that. Billy D, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the deer video. I'll send it to you. Listen, I love the cringiness and the dirty, the griminess. It's good shit. Oh, it's not bad for business. People are going to be flocking there with cameras. What do you think? People are fucking idiots, bro. They're all looking for a train wreck. And you know what? They're going to get it one of these days. Billy knows what I'm talking about. One of these days, there's going to be some wild shit that goes down there and people are going to get hurt. Like, really hurt. This was nothing. This is just everyday fucking shit. So, believe me. It's not going to be friction. They'll be fine. These guys will pay and, do what they have to do if they know what's good for them. No, I'm just talking, there's a lot of, Nelson, you know what I'm saying. I don't think it's great for business at all. I think it's terrible. Finished electrocuting your back? Damn, brother. No one's scared to buy. Look, you got to buy jewelry off people that you know. That's the trick. You got to buy it off people you know. I hope Max's sales go up 50%. He's a good guy. So say what you will. Say what you will. What else is doing? Anything else going on aside from us invading Venezuela, whatever the fuck that was all about? What the fuck is that all about? Oh, God. Believe me, I used to wear a vest. Ah. Listen, people who know. Max has been on that street for years, over 20 years. Okay, so, let's all, these other guys that are up there doing videos, they've been there 6 months. You know what I'm saying? It's like they need to all shut the fuck up, to be honest with you. I carry my groceries. Yeah. Yeah. Max is a real guy. So let's all, let's all, yeah. Remember that shit, Nelson? Oh, I filmed for years. Yeah. Every day, Dirk. Anywhere I go. Seiko is a good entry level watch. Absolutely. Next case. What do we got here? 826. Business is quiet right now. It's the holiday season. We're not over here beating our heads against a wall. Let everybody else run around, open up 7 days a week. It's like, are you crazy? How much more money are you going to make? It's not worth it to me. You have to build. Yeah, change it and break, yeah. You have to build your life. You have to build a business around your life. G Money, baby, in the building, kid. What's up? What's up, baby? Yeah, G Money is getting a taste of that stuff. Watching tracks. Yeah, I got a good one last night, bro. Me and James got somebody today, bro. Sit tight on that shit. I got you, bro. Doesn't matter who was yelling or whatever. You done with hoops, going to the gym? Good, bro. Look at that party. Oh, there's Clipper. There's our guy. What up, Clip? What up, Clip? Yeah, we got a good one, G Money. Listen, man, you never know what's going to happen when you get a mob of people, and I'm glad nobody really got hurt. They both got locked up. Okay. That's how it goes. You go get a ticket and you leave. James is sleeping. Yeah. Crazy, bro. It's just everybody's like clip farming this shit. It's like, really, man? You're going to take that and just for views? It's just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Everybody's going to try to get a view out of it. It's terrible. Look, I talk about it here. You will not see me do videos about that because I don't think that's right. You've been waitlisted? Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Yeah, I'm sure Rio will pop up. He wakes up probably around like 1:45. You know Rio. Yeah, it is human nature. Look, there's a lot of stuff that goes on. Okay, what you saw in that video is the tip of the iceberg. It's nothing compared to what really goes on. The debauchery and the scamming and the bounce checks and the people flexing with no money. It's just one of those things, bro. It's terrible. Have you ever dropped a customer's watch? No, I dropped my watch by accident. Oh man, I've seen guys kill each other over jewelry. Please. I chased a guy around a table once. Ask Arthur. Listen, sometimes, thank you, Bobby. No, not G. Not my boy G. Not our boy G. You never thought Max would fly off the handle? I don't think you know Max. Yeah, they put a hot one in somebody. That shit happens, bro. I don't know. I love that street. I've always loved that street. Even though I'm not there that much, even though I'm kind of like, detached from it right now. I go back there, I have no problem walking that street. I've seen guys fight. I've chased guys away from the booth. Oh, I used to throw people out all the time. When we were at 37 West, oh my God. Oh my God. I threw out Carl Cohen. I threw out a lot of guys. Trump's going to speak. Who gives a fuck? Do we really care? I mean, in all honesty, who cares? I don't know. Me, I fly straight. I fly straight. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Victor. Yeah, Max was no joke. I love Max, though. He's a good guy. You guys don't know the guy. The guy is the nicest, most soft-spoken guy that you ever met. I'm very sorry. Canet does not lie, steal, or cheat, nor tolerate those that do. There you go. That's extremely, should have ended quote. You didn't end the quote, Pat. Great quote. Love that shit. Is the Buckley Dial named after me? Google is your friend. Yeah, he's a very smart guy. He's been on that street for a long time. And he's not, he's not to be messed with. It's the greatest invasion ever. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Wake up to that in the morning. I'd much rather watch Max, to be honest with you. Please. Please. Here's what it is. 33 West? No kidding. Wow, that was down the block. Holy cow. Holy cow. Yeah, we say ChatGPT. There's some new one. G's got a new guy. Do I still like Trump? He's a nice guy. That's all I can tell you. I don't get involved in politics, bro. I get involved in, what's the dodgiest exchange? There is none. They're all okay as far as I'm concerned. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, I'm wearing a cool watch. I got a really cool watch. I have like a real low-key watch. I'll get it for you in a minute. Should I? You want to see it? I just got it last week. Trade secrets, right, G? You know all that stuff because you hear about it when you're sitting in the office with us. All the shit that goes down over there when people call me. Hey, this guy owes me money. Oh, do you want to make a call for them? I'm not getting involved in this. You must be crazy. You must be out of your ever-loving mind. Yeah. I like the Big Bang, actually. I think it's a cool watch. Very cool watch, bruv. I'll get it in a minute when I get more coffee. Yeah, I'm slugging coffee. Yeah, everybody's going to try to ride this thing for as many views as possible. I just think it's not cool. I just think it's not cool to do that. It's just not cool. I will not do that. Listen, that's just me. That's just me. I won't do any videos. Yeah, almost as bad, G. I will be in the city for a few minutes, in and out. That's it. I got to pick up some service. I got to drop off some service. I got to pick up some watches. I got to drop off some watches. I got to sign. I got to get somebody to sign an NDA, right? G Money. Yeah, get our NDAs ready, bro. You should come with us. You should take a ride. We'll have some fun. I promise. You should come. Just come with us, bro. You'll see this shit firsthand. You will see it firsthand. I like Frank Miller. Carl Cohen just bought a really nice one. The Pride of Greece or something like that. A triple calendar. I don't know. It's a cool watch. But it's probably like $7,000-8,000 watch in gold. I like Crazy Hours. I do like it. We're going Monday. Meet us at 9 o'clock at the headquarters, and we'll split. Come with us, G. We'll go see Albert and Eddie. We'll go do a few things. Have lunch. Come. Yeah, for sure. And we'll bring the paperwork for those guys. Security was the guy in the light brown suit. He's the security guard over there. You want to buy AP Royal Oak Tourbillon? No thanks. I have nothing to say about it. I have nothing I want to say about it. Yeah. Listen, got to sign an NDA. Sometimes you got to sign them. Not us. We're not signing. Other people are signing. Yeah, man. We'll see if we can get this. We'll talk to you about this other thing we got that we're, it's in the early stages, G Money, but it's one of my real guys. I don't know whether it's cheaper to buy from me. I can't tell you guys. I do not know. My opinion on the Land Dweller, I love it. Reminds me of the Oyster Quartz, which is one of my favorite watches. There's no security there, Nelson. What are they going to do? Look, most of those security guys are not armed. When we were at 10 West, we had Charlie, and Charlie was armed. You didn't see Jeff? Get out of here. Jeff will be out there with like a Kiana shirt and nothing else, walking around in the freezing cold. Jeff's got heart. Nah, nobody's shooting at anybody. Most of these guys aren't carrying, to be honest with you. They've all got felonies. I do not like AP. Not my cup of tea. I thought Benny was security, actually. With that hat. Oh, my God. It's like, guys, turn it down a little. Some of us are. With his LV bag, yeah. Yeah. Nah, Benny's a good guy. I like Benny. I was not in the tracks video. Sorry. No, thank you. Yeah, but you can't really, you know what? You want one of these armed security guards in there, I don't know. There's enough firearms on the street, let's put it that way, with undercover and private security and stuff like that. You don't need it. Listen. Benny got stuck in the Mo Ginsburg outlet out in Sachem. Benny was dying for some camera time. You pay rent, that's it. We stream on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. How's the home retail market? It's impossible. You can't buy anything. It's an absolute insane asylum. Cannot buy shit. Nothing to buy. Yeah, no firearms were required in that. Yeah, Benny just happened to be there. These people, you know what it is? It's like everybody's trying so hard for camera time. And it's like, all right, I get it. It's important. I'm not saying it isn't. Yeah. Camera goes like, it's not just him, it's everybody over there. They're all thirsty for views because all the views are down. Not this one, boy. No, I was not staged. That was for real. That's not. Come on, that's real shit that went down. Max is just over the top regularly, and you know what? Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. If it was staged, more power to them. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, Benny walks the street a lot. I mean, we all walk around. You know, me, I sit in my booth. Yeah, it's truth. Truth, brothers. It is the truth. Yeah, no, he's over there talking trash. Please. I got no dog in this fight. I do not comment on people who are not, you know. Mm-hmm. Long darts. I love it. It's funny. Funny. Pretty funny stuff. Stop, Nelson. That's terrible. Thoughts on the price of gold? It's gonna go back up. You'll see. It's like they're all fighting for the same views. It's like, some of us don't have to. Some of us are not, doing shit like that. You like the bald guy? Yeah. That's Jeff. Silver with investing? No. Listen, sometimes you got to wake up and choose a little violence. That's how it is. That's the reason why people do what they do. This is the reason why people screw people over. Because they don't have any accountability. They're not going to get their head slapped in. Right, Billy D? You know how that shit goes. He's not moving out. They have... Nico's attacking Reem now? Oh, God. Yeah, please. I'm glad I don't have anything to do with any of that shit. I'm really glad. Everybody's looking for something. Not getting it here, people. You are not getting it here. Yeah. It's funny, guys. You guys are funny. It's really funny. Yeah, I bought an everyday watch about 2 weeks ago, so. Yeah, Jake's not done. Jake is the man. Smartest guy you know. Went in there, got his jaw broken, made 90 million. Okay. Zodiac, they're not watches are not an investment. Watches are to tell time. They are not investments. G is being rambunctious. G Money. G Money is getting rambunctious. BWZ has a crush on Kerry. If Kerry's here, I'll introduce you guys. Kerry's here sometimes. Oh my God, that's trip. Titanium Yachtmaster. Oh God, worst fucking thing I ever saw. Ugh, I hate that watch. Yeah, I hope he's done fighting. He's got a nice girlfriend. They got a baby. Or no, he's got that other girlfriend, the skater, the lady. She's a good looking girl. God bless him. Yeah, I wouldn't let anybody just break my jaw like that. You know what? He must have had a concussion. Everybody's so quick to, you know, I forget one of their girlfriends used to go out with a friend of mine. She actually came and picked up watches or sold watches at Tony's. Nice girl. Yeah. I hope he did right by Tyson. Yeah, text, don't call. You threw on the orange hand? Look at you, Ben. Go get it, baby. Make it happen, kid. Yeah, it's true. Hold on, let me get coffee. I'll be right back. You guys got me going over here. 1 second. Oh, my leg. Look at this. Okay, I got more coffee. You guys are fucking me up over here. Ah, shit. See, here's a cool watch. Bought this last week. See, super cool. Right? Oh shit, Arthur Bond. See, I'm wearing modern watches now, Arthur. It's got a black Jubilee dial. Nice watch. 36 millimeter. Cool in the game. Right? Super cool. Slipper game is strong, baby. You like that shit? Arthur, we're here. Take care, guys. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm just shuffling along. No, today I think I had New England blend. I'm at home. My wife likes New England blend. Yesterday we had that Wawa Columbia and the shit was gas, bro. Woof. Yeah, you're not kidding, bro. It's no joke getting your face smashed. And then there are all kinds of, shit that goes on later on. 49ers and Seahawks, no idea. Who cares? Next case. Arthur, what's up? Crazy. Blue Mountain's okay. I've been drinking this Wawa and Sheets. James bought Uncle Giuseppe's, so we got to check that out. We got the Guatemalan. I got to just grind it. Yeah, I got to grind it. This is actually a really cool watch just to wear every day, I have to say. I mean, it's cheap, so, it's not like I got to worry about it. Smooth bezel, smooth oyster, which is the worst combination. No, we didn't sell the watch thing. James Buckley's got to sell that watch, please. It's a 116-200, yeah. You drove by, you should have come by, Cairo. I don't know, $7,000. Super clean. I mean, clean as a whistle, running perfectly. Here, drop dead bracelet. I like this buckle better than the hidden clasp. And super cool dial. Here. Jubilee Dial. Jubilee Black. Oh God, let's stop with Trax. Leave Trax alone. Trax is my friend. You order coffee 10 times? Wow, look at you. You buy Ethiopian beans? Yeah. Yeah, guys. Madden's dad. Do I know you? My buddy's daughter is named Madden. We already gave our thoughts. We're not giving any more thoughts. We're done. I support Max. I absolutely support Max. Max is my friend. That's that. That's the bottom line. People shouldn't do what they do. And you know what? He did what a lot of people should have done a long time ago on 47th Street. Confronted, challenged, and, did his thing. What do we got here? Who's this? What the fuck is this? My wife texted me last night. Josephine Buckley texted me at like 10 o'clock at night. I'm downstairs passed out on the couch. She's like, did you see this? I'm like, yeah, that's Max. She's like, you know these people? I'm like, yeah, he's a good guy. I was like, the sweatshirt that you wear all the time, he gave it to me for you. She was like, oh shit, I like the guy. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Crazy, Garibaldi. Where are you going, Arthur? What kind of shit is that? Just come on here like that? Where's my red hand? Can I please have my red hand back? Do I have to go to your office to get it? Is that what this is? Max is an honest dude. Yeah, we'll put a little OT on, even though Arthur's leaving. We're having some fun here. Maybe Rio will come by. Come by and get his farm of the day. Aren't some booths backed by some not so... I've never seen any not so savory families there. Send Max to Arthur's. Arthur will have something. That's funny stuff, you guys. Super funny stuff. Yeah, I got an event tonight, so I needed something low-key. I'm not wearing anything crazy, running around the streets. G-Money, you really should come with us. You should come with us on Monday. We'll have some fun. Do our little sushi thing. We do our shit. We have a whole routine, brother. Whole routine, baby. G's at the gym now, I think. What happened? Everybody stopped commenting. Where is everyone? Yeah. Come visit your open center. Yeah, I know. Arthur, you need a vacation, bro. If I hit the lotto, I'm going to like buy your car wash so you could take a day off. That's what I'm going to do. It's 3 o'clock in Switzerland. Yeah. That fire over there is way more of a story than all of this. That's some terrible stuff that happened over there. Those poor people. It's awful. Absolutely awful. Buy gator coating. Yeah. No one's going to hear from you again, really? Yeah. That wouldn't be me. Should you put your name in? Yeah, that fire was horrible. Yeah, they said a sparkler. I've seen. Thank you so much, Cairo. Yeah, you know what? It's like I notice that there's a lot of people, posting. I reposted on TikTok. There was some family looking for their child. Oh my God, what a tragedy. And again, you know what, people, you guys got to be mindful. You go to a place, you always check to see. When I walk into a place, whether it's a restaurant, whether it's a store, I always check the exits. I always check my, if God forbid, if I have to take cover, I never wear shoes that, I can't run in. I've been around the block. I'm always prepared. Always prepared for the worst. Shane, good morning. Oh, I always have my back to the wall. You guys, I don't know. Guys who come out with me, who's been out with me, it's crazy. Make you drive to Philly. Yo, I'm riding shotgun. When I ride shotgun, it's the freaking truth. Yeah. What are my thoughts on who? I don't know. I'm sick of that. Yeah. Yeah, it's the truth, man. I've had security on 47th Street, yes. And believe it or not, we still do. But we don't advertise it. Yeah. Crazy stuff, man. G Money, touch base with me after the gym, brother. Me and James are working on something. Yeah, these things should be ingrained in every man. I always look for a table. I always look for cover. Always, Lenny, Happy New Year, baby. I don't wear a vest on 47th Street. I've worn a vest in other situations, though. When you go with Don Pepe, no shit. You're funny. You guys are funny. Thanos, good morning. Yeah, my wife looks at me like I'm crazy. I walk down the street and I'm like this. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, always check an exit. Always not need to know where the exits are. I teach James. Yeah, be ready, G. This one is not a long shot, but it's one that I wanted to, start working on. And it's actually a two-pronged thing. It's for me and you also in New York. You know what I'm saying, brother? You know what I'm saying, brother? So, I think I went to Don Pepe once. Is there one in New Jersey? Yeah, my back's never to the front. Sometimes when I go out with my wife, I have to sit where I'm not crazy. Like she'll face front and it triggers me. But she's pretty aware also. She grew up in New York. Matt, God bless, brother. Have a wonderful day, my friend. Have a wonderful day. Oh yeah, I've been there then. I've been to that place. Yeah, you don't stick around and film. You see something weird, you get the hell out of there. I mean, they had one, I mean, that was in a basement. That was the most irresponsible shit, but that's Europe. Bad stuff happens. That's like Europe, Asia, happens here. That fire in Rhode Island where a lot of people were unalived. That's terrible. Jacob and Co. No, nobody gives a shit, to be honest with you. Beautiful stuff, made beautifully. Once someone buys it, nobody cares. Other people will tell you they do. Let them buy it, not me. Here, this is what I buy. I buy normal watches. Take this off. I'm not wearing this now. Yeah, I feel you. Listen, things are about to go haywire. I'm just looking to get peace and love. Right, G Money? I'll see you later, babe. Talk to you later. When James Buckley's here in a little bit, we'll have a sit down. Quick one. What's going on in Venezuela? Who gives a shit? How's that? Same way we didn't give a shit about Panama, Grenada. Please. Yeah, we're going to probably go into Iran, I would think. It's likely. See, my thing is this. It's like if we're going in to conquer, it's like, I want your shit. I want your oil. I'm like Tate. Take care, Gary. Benny is very legit. Good guy. I know Benny for years. I mess with him, but I love Benny. He's a good guy. Benny is an absolute good guy. Benny and Bobby are good friends. I mean, they're countrymen. It's cool. Well, I want the oil, I love Max. Absolutely do. Max is a good guy too. Solid stand-up guy. Good businessman. You buy something from him, it's what he says it is. If he sells you a 14-karat chain, it's 14-karat gold. Walter is the same thing. Listen, there's not many people on that street that are not legit. The guys that are not legit are the guys that started 6 months ago, that are, over there doing videos, and scamming people. Yeah, they'll straighten it out. Akai has been there for a long time, so they're not going anywhere. Yeah, 9 carat does exist. 9 carat was usually Canadian or Australian, believe it or not. Rolex made 9 carat gold watches, just for argument's sake. I bought and sold 9 carat Rolex, definitely. So, yeah, this is going to be a huge thing. Yeah. 9 carat, technically no. Technically no, David. Gold filled is gold filled. It's different. Totally different. I don't know. I'm not a real gold aficionado, believe it or not. Listen, I don't think Max can change the whole block. There's a lot of people that are not legit, but 99% of the people that you see on that block are 100% legit. 100% legit. Yeah, there's 12 carat, 9 carat. It's not for me to say. I know Max and I support Max. I support Trax. That's it. That's the T. There's no T. Yeah, 9 carat is 375. Correct. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Okay, 14 minutes. Yeah, we support Trax also. Absolutely. Happy New Year. Thank you so much, Victor. Happy birthday, brother. Let's all wish Victor in Facebook a happy birthday. Yeah, well, it's the truth. It's the absolute truth, boys and girls. You don't, listen, if Max writes you a check, the check is good. Okay, if Max tells you something is 14 carat, it's 14 carat. Max didn't get there for 25 years or however long he's been on the street by, scamming people. Max is a legitimate guy. I know him, but I'm not, we're not buddy, but I see him in the street. We say hello. He's a good guy. He's always been very hospitable to me and my team. And you know what? I would support him 100% because he's in the right. He is in the right. He didn't do anything wrong. Somebody absolutely skunked him. And sadly, people shouldn't do that. But you know what? People get caught up in the moment. People get caught up in the moment. So it is what it is. Oh, they're not sacrificing their business. Trust me. I don't know, okay? To be honest with you, I really don't know them, so I can't say. But they'll survive. Benny was just trying to get on camera. You know Benny. Benny's that guy. I'm surprised he didn't have, like when you're in the club and they come out with that thing with the big sign for bottle service and it says Mazzolito. I'm surprised Benny didn't come in with one of those. Oh, that's funny. They'll survive. Trust me. Trust me, they'll survive. This will go away. Yeah. That's funny. I like Benny. Benny is a friend of mine for years. Yeah, they work right next to each other. That's the funny part. Yeah, let's move on. Let's move on. It's 47th Street. That's how they survive. Next case. 12 minutes and we're done. Oh, I can't wait. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Trax is a legit business. President's going to be on at 11 a.m. Yeah. Again, who gives a fuck? It's like nothing but, nonsense. Penny will be behind you every step of the way. And he'll have his camera people there. God bless him. I like Benny. I'm sorry. I like Benny. I mess with Benny, but I like Benny. And he's a legit guy. He's not going to sell you some bullshit either. Listen, Max is Max. I need such a vacation. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Benny will be there like this. Mazalito, Maduro, Majorito. Funny. Good for him. Listen, he's doing his thing. He's doing a thing. He's doing his thing. Thank you, Mark. Have a good weekend, buddy. You're on YouTube. I didn't realize that. That's something different. I'll see you next week, brother. Towards the end of the week, I'll touch base with you. No, Reem is not in the same building. Reem's at 36 West. This was, I think, 30. I forget what number this was. I don't know. I lose track. Let's see. Tell you right now. He's at 64 West. Yeah, right. Listen, you see the guys I deal with. Yeah, I'm surprised he wasn't in the... He already did a video about it. Everybody's jumping on the bandwagon. We have the best spot in New Jersey, even though we don't sell anything. Even though we don't sell anything. Yeah, talk about it, Jordo. I don't have an opinion on it. I support Max. Max is not a scammer. Max is an honest businessman for many, many years. He's been on the street longer than me. Let's put it that way. In a physical location. He has had a brick and mortar longer than me. So you say what it is. I'm not promoting any battle royale. I'm not doing that. No, thank you. No, thank you. We don't do... I'm sick and tired of, cheap shit. Doing cheap videos, cheap views. Yeah, talk about it. Tell us about the Gibson sign. It's a sign. It's signage from a store that I've had for years. I've had that 20-something, almost 26 years. Would I ever melt gold watches? Exclusively, I will melt them. I've melted Frank Muller. I've melted Ball. I've melted all kinds of shit. I've melted all kinds of stuff. I don't give a shit. Arthur had to leave. I'm surprised. Yeah, I don't film it. I'm not over there fighting for views at this stage of my business. We don't. Some of us don't have to. How high is it going to go? Who knows? Yeah, he had to leave. Right, Gariboli? Oh, Faber would have come up like this, like Danielson. You don't know Ed Faber. He would have jumped up on that shit like that, bro. Funny. That's funny. He would have gone all Cobra Kai on a motherfucker. Oh, from the top rope, Faber would come down with an elbow. Hell yeah. Yo, I wouldn't mess with Rex. Rex will body somebody, bro. Yasha plays football, man. I wouldn't mess with him. Yeah, the diamond brass knuckles. That's all we need. I think Moses was in Dubai. Hell yeah. Fuck gold bars. Lenny, take care. Give a kiss to everybody. What's the best way to source it? Give me my others. Thank you, guys. Running perfectly. No card. Just clean. Listen to. Yeah, TikTok's glitchy. There were a lot of people on it. Yeah, we'll be here tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Weekend schedule. Thank you, guys. Many thank yous. Many thank yous. Minimum cap, I don't know. Start with 20 bucks. 20 bucks a month is where you need to start. Yeah, we'll be here. We will be here, guys. We speak the truth. That's what we do. Wasting your time with the 20, she's fine. I don't know what that means, Gariboli. What does that mean? Please tell me, Gariboli, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. Yeah. All right, let people join. You get what you pay for. You donate, don't donate. Please don't. We don't do donations. We are the anti-heroes of the watch world. We do things the old-fashioned way. It is what it is, people. Yeah, it's almost about that time. It's getting there, Jordo. We're almost there. Almost there. 1 minute. Comment on what I already commented. Go back and watch YouTube. You'll see it all. Yeah, everybody tries to have a group and undercut us. You know what? There's the cornfield of failed groups. Trust me. I don't have a. I have a group so everyone else. We got 40 seconds, Dirk. It was my group name. Join the group. Every